Alright, so we are back for another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And in today's video, we are taking on stage 27 of Infinite History versus Trunks. I'm pretty sure it's stage 27. I should probably double check that. Yeah, stage 27. So this is all the Trunkses from the Future Trunks special, all the way to the Sword of Hope Trunks. So it's literally every single iteration of Trunks. It should be very easy for most players. The two main categories you're going to want to use is Time Travelers and then Vegeta Family. Obviously, there's a lot of good Trunks units that are on both of those categories. So this should be very easy to get both of those missions done. If this loads. Come on. I've been having some loading issues with Dokkan as of recently. It's been really annoying. I guess everybody's just on because it's worldwide. But, I mean, still, you know. You could load for me, Dokkan. Okay. I guess let's just cut to when it loads.
2 very boring minutes later.
Alright, so it finally decided to load. I do want to bring a Vegeta and Trunks friend. So there's a rainbowed one right here. He built him full dodge. Okay. Interesting. He's not level 10 links, so that is a little disappointing, but I think that's our best bet. Building full dodge on Vegeta and Trunks is a very interesting build. I mean, I wouldn't say it's bad because he definitely is a defensive unit. You're supposed to kind of just slap him in slot 1. You know, he has his guard. You let him stack up. You let him build up in his kit. And then, you know, he's good defensively, but I don't know if I would say full dodge. I would probably go like a mix of like additionals and then dodge, which I guess he did, but he also didn't give him any crit. Which, to be fair, he does have built-in crits in his kit, but I don't know. I might have given him like at least 3 crit. So, okay, our opening rotations were very, very bad. Actually, this Mai... Okay, good. She's SA 15 out of 15. So, in my previous video, or a couple videos ago, is when I took on the new Vegito fight, supposedly the hardest fight in the game. I did not have this Mai super attack 15. Actually, I think she was super attack like 3 or something. So, had to make sure I did that just to make sure this goes smoothly. I mean, even if she wasn't, we still would have absolutely crushed this event. This is not difficult by any means. You'll probably be able to take really any team in here and just absolutely blast through it. I think I looked at the stats in one of my previous videos, but yeah, the enemies don't really hit that hard. Actually, you know what? At the end of this video, we can go look through the stats of all the enemies because, again, they don't really hit that hard. I think the final phase hits for like 600,000 or something like that. So it's very easy. Most players should be able to breeze through this, even with some free-to-play teams. As long as you bring like a couple solid units, you should be alright. Now, I guess the only tricky thing is, I guess maybe if you get caught type disadvantage, but even at that, like I said, the enemies are only hitting hard the final phase, and then most units get better as the fight goes on. So then with those units, I mean, they'll still look pretty good at the end of the fight. So again, this shouldn't really be difficult. The rewards are really good. You should absolutely be doing it. You know, we got part 2 banners coming out real soon, which I think is very obvious. It's going to be a Sword of Hope Trunks and a Carnival LR Goku Black, or a Carnival LR Sword of Hope Trunks and then a Goku Black. Supposedly, they might be Dokkan festivals, but it would make a lot more sense for them to be Carnival LRs. And if they are Carnival LRs, then their banners are going to be very, very good. We're going to see the return of the Part 2 8th year anniversary LRs, and then we're going to see the return of the Bird Coup and then the Metal Cooler. And then, I mean, it's possible Bulma could be on one of the banners. It wouldn't necessarily make sense because in the previous year's like Carnival LR banners, there wasn't like the Golden Week LR. So it's possible she won't be on there, but I also want to say it's possible she will be. So if Bulma is featured on the banners, or one of the banner, one of the banners, excuse me, then you absolutely should summon just because of Bulma, because she's crazy. I know a lot of you probably don't have coins just to pick her up because Carnival banners haven't been around for that long. So, of course, well, they've been around for, I guess, like a year at this point, but we don't get that many Carnival banners as much as, you know, Dokkan Fest banners or other things. So, you probably don't have 500 coins to pick her up with that, but then just summoning would be pretty smart, because not only could you have a chance to pull one of the 8th year anniversary LRs, the Part 2 LRs, or you could pull the new unit, and then Ball Mode would be featured on there, and then there's probably going to be other crazy LRs. So, yeah, the Carnival LR banners are going to be very, very good. So then doing this, saving up some stones for those banners, would be very smart. Alright, so we are on the Super Saiyan Trunks phase. I should probably check really quick. We're, like, breezing through this. Is this, like, one of the last phases? I mean, I know we've only killed, like, a couple enemies so far, but when I say this is easy, I mean it. Like, you are gonna just destroy this. One of the missions is to do it within, I think, 15 turns. That's not an issue whatsoever. Yeah, this is already the 3rd phase, so, okay. Yeah, very easy. Now, Vegeta and Trunks do have type disadvantage right here, so they're probably not going to do that much damage. But we should still be alright. I think the blue boys will probably do the bulk of the damage here. Even though their damage isn't insane, It'll be good in here. I know a lot of people aren't really a big fan of the Goku and Vegeta's damage before they fuse, at least. And I'll admit, it is a little unimpressive, but, you know, just keep in mind, they've got the potential to fuse into Vegito. And then once they do fuse into Vegito, they're just like an unstoppable beast, right? So Trunks is here at 420k defense. I guess this is kind of like a little showcase for this Trunks as well, because obviously he just got his easy A. I mean, yeah, that's all right. What turn are we on? 5? Damn, turn 5, only 420k defense? I don't know. I thought that was a little earlier. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the thing about that Trunks, you just need to get his stacks in, which I guess can be kind of easy if you build him full additional. You can get a lot of super attacks off, and he's greatly stacking, so of course that's definitely helping him, you know, build up his defense very quick. But I don't know, like, if you don't get the supers off with him, if you take a, like, attack before you super, or get a lot of supers off with him and get the chance to stack up, he's gonna take a lot of damage. I feel like they should have just given him guard for the first couple turns. That would have been a very easy fix with him, because his defense is just not good enough right now. But then, if you slapped guard for the first, I don't know, like 3 turns when he transforms, then he would be very, very good. Because not only do you have some carried over defense from the base Trunks, but then also now you have guard for the first couple turns. So then he has the chance to stack up, which would have been a very good design, but whatever. He's still good enough, I'll say that. Because if you do get the necessary stacks with him, he's very, very crazy. Like, turn 7, then he's going to start to look like busted, because then he's approaching 1,000,000 defense, and he's continuously stacking. You also have the Sword of Hope transformation in your back pocket, which, don't even get me started on that. He is busted with a capital B when you transform into that. But he's only really, like, insane in that transformation if you get the necessary stacks with him, because he is greatly stacking attack and defense. So then, you know, obviously his stats are very good. Blah, blah, blah. You probably already heard everything I'm saying. We did get the transformation with Vegito Blue. He's at 200k defense right there. All right. That's pretty impressive. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to run this as a rotation. Well, now I'm going to do this, because I want to get the transformation with the Blue Boys into Vegito, and then we can run double Vegito as a rotation. I mean, you guys already know that rotation is going to obliterate everything. This event is already easy as it is, so then running double Vegito rotation, yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy. I'm happy Vegito's been getting love, man. We got the Easy 8 for the 5th year anniversary Vegito. We got this guy, who could have been a little bit better in the Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta part, but the Vegito part is perfect, so, you know, in my book, it's a win. And then also, you could assume, maybe not this celebration, but very soon we'll get the Easy A for the STR Super Vegito, which he's bound to be busted. I don't really think there's a world where they fumble him. Not because, like, they wouldn't want to, and it would be beneficial if they made him good, which is true, but they literally can't fumble him. He's got a 10-turn scouter, he's got that heal, he's got the counters and built-in crits already, so they really can't do anything to fumble him. Like, he's already pretty solid as it is. All they got to do is make his defense a little bit better. It doesn't even have to be crazy, just a little bit better. And then he'll be very useful just at that. Because again, that scouter is crazy, crazy useful. Like, even units like, I don't know, the Tech Gogeta, the Tech Goku and Vegeta, the counterpart, I guess, to the STR Vegito, kind of. They have the scouter for 5 turns, and just because they're a little bit better than the Vegito defensively, they're still very, very useful. So then you make the Vegito actually viable in these difficult events in terms of his defense, and then he also has the scouter. Yeah, dude, it's over. He's just going to crush everything. So, okay, we're here at 789k defense. Like I said, once you hit, like, turn 7, then the boy starts to look good. Because now we're approaching 1,000,000 defense after we super. We've got, obviously, a lot of damage we're about to do right here. 7.1. That's not horrible. But we do have additionals, so obviously that's very good. And he is that, he does have that support, where he supports for a little bit of key to super class allies, which, of course, is very useful. So, he's got his uses, but again, for the first couple turns, I don't know. He could get destroyed. Oh, we did get the triple super. Okay, so with this triple super, yeah, we've gotten a lot of stacks in this fight. So, I'm going to go ahead and transform with him on the next turn. And damn, all right, the quadruple super. Or that might have been the triple super. I don't know, I can't count. I'm a Dragon Ball fan, all right? I can't read, I can't count. It's basic stuff, okay? But anyway, we did kill. And then on the next turn, like I said, we will transform into Sword of Hope. Although we do have type disadvantage, which does kind of suck, but I guess it is what it is. Ooh, all right, yeah. Don't mind if I do. Hold on, let's just play this animation really quick. And then we can destroy Trunks with Vegito. Okay, bye Trunks. You finna die now. Dude, the double Vegito rotation, I'm telling you. It's good. 6 out of 7 links right here. We are going to get a 24 key super with Vegito, because you got to remember he does get some key when attacking. And also, my Vegito is built primarily crit. I think I got like 23 crit in this hidden potential system build. I do have some additionals as well, but I went mainly crit because, you know, he can do so many supers that then critting with all of them is going to be crazy. So we're definitely going to kill right here, as long as we get lucky with, you know, some crits and additionals, which isn't going to be that difficult because both of these Vegitos have a lot of built-in additionals. And then, like I mentioned, my Vegito, I do have highly built with crits. But this Vegito, the AGL one, I only got 55%. And as you saw, he's not even level 10 links. So, I don't know if he's going to do that much damage. Although, what is this, double super? I mean, that is nice. Can we get the triple super, though? And then I'll still take, you know, crits and all that. Because I think he does still have built-in crits, I think. Okay, no, only the double super right there. Alright, 9.3, that's pretty good. Can we crit, though? Because if we don't crit, we're not really going to do that much damage. Yeah, no crit. And then 7.1. Alright, so we might not kill on this turn, but that's alright. Because then on the next turn, like I mentioned, we do have the Sword of Hope Trunks. And he has that one guaranteed crit for the first attack you do when you transform. So then that will definitely kill because, I mean, he's just insane. Oh, never mind. We're killing. Okay. So yeah, the crits did come through with Vegito. We started to crit towards the end. That's definitely good. Yeah, very easy. Most players should definitely be able to do this as long as you got a lot of these really big time LRs like, you know, 5th year anniversary Vegito, LR Vegeta and Trunks. You know, you've got the new Easy A Trunks. If you've got the Super Saiyan Blue Goku Vegeta, like units like that are going to crush this. And even if you don't have them, there's still other options to replace them with because, again, this is not difficult. So, very good there. We're going to load. Okay, it's not going to load. So what we're going to do, let's just go ahead and cut to the, like the wiki and see what the stats are for this Infinite History, and then we'll call it a video. Alright, so here we have the stats for stage 27 of Infinite History. You can see this first phase right here is only hitting for 225,000. Not that much at all, especially compared to, you know, the new couple stages we got, where they're hitting for like 1.6, 1.7. So this is nothing, basically. And then the second phase, 245,000. 350,000. So there is a pretty big significant jump from the second phase to the third phase. I guess keep that in mind. And then the fourth phase, only 366,000, 372, 406, and then 602. So the big jumps are between the... Wait, how many phases are there? 7. So between the 6th and the 7th phase, and then the 2nd and the 3rd phase, there's a pretty big jump in terms of his damage. But other than that, I mean, it's very easy, right? And then also, I guess, keep in mind their health. So the final phase does have 18 million health. That is a good amount, but as you saw, with all the crits and additionals units have now, that's not going to be difficult at all. So that has been the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you thought this was difficult at all or how easy it was for you. And let me know what team you decided to bring down in the comments. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.